Hi everyone, my name is Victor and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today I want to talk about AI, a bit about what it's doing exactly, a bit about what makes it so scary, and a bit about how if we just make a small change in our perspective, it can become less of a threat and more of a tool which can make us so much more effective and efficient in our day-to-day lives. For most of school, being smart has meant something pretty specific. You memorize quickly, you get the right answers, you perform well on tests. But AI has quietly changed that without many people knowing. And a lot of students don't realize just how much the definition of being smart is shifting right now. We've begun to believe, as a community, that intelligence is just about speed and accuracy. The faster you're able to solve problems, the smarter you're seen. The more information you can recall, the better. And maybe it is a little bit about these things. But here is what's happening. AI is already better at that. It can recall facts instantly. It solves equations faster. It produces clean, organized answers on demand. So, if intelligence is just about output, humans lose. And this isn't just some distant future, it's already happening. But if we look back in time, this is nowhere near the first time technology has forced us to rethink what being smart means. When calculators became common, schools panicked. People worried students would stop learning math completely, and in a way, they were right. Memorizing long, lengthy calculations stopped being as important. But math didn't disappear. What changed was what mattered. Understanding concepts became more important than just doing arithmetic by hand. Knowing when to use a formula mattered more than memorizing it. Judgment replaced repetition. AI is doing the same thing now, just on a bigger scale. Like calculators, AI can get results very quickly and very efficiently, but it struggles with things that aren't clearly defined. AI doesn't truly understand context. It can't decide what's meaningful, and it can't take responsibility for ideas. That means that for us, being smart in this era looks less like speed and more like clarity. The real skill is knowing what questions to ask, how to evaluate responses, and how to tell when something doesn't make sense, even if it sounds confident. The students and the people who will thrive in an AI world aren't necessarily the ones with perfect grades or the best resumes. They're the ones who can explain ideas clearly, connect different concepts, adapt when something fails, and take initiative without step-by-step instructions. They use AI to support their thinking, not replace it. They stay involved in the process instead of outsourcing it. They have clear direction and goals they strive to achieve. That's the difference between being assisted and being replaced. Because here's the real risk. If you just train yourself to only follow instructions, produce expected outputs, and never question or adapt, you start to look a heck of a lot like AI. The students most at risk of being replaced aren't the least intelligent. They are actually the ones who are the most rigid, the ones who can't pivot, can't create, and can't define problems for themselves. To stand out, you have to differentiate. Build a perspective, develop a voice, learn how to navigate ambiguity without panicking. Flexibility is the skill AI doesn't have, and it is the one you have to develop. You don't have to outwork AI or outmemorize it. That's frankly impossible. You just need to avoid becoming like it. Just like calculators didn't eliminate math, AI doesn't eliminate intelligence. It just raises the bar for what being smart actually means. People who learn to think and act independently, adapt quickly, and take ownership of ideas won't be replaced. They'll be the ones deciding how these tools are used. And that is the future worth preparing for. If you guys have any opinions on this, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.